are talking about arrays. And what is array again? Arrangement of columns and rows. Last week we worked with a word. Let's go with a C word. Let's see who can guess that C word. Construct. And what did we say that word meant? When we say construct something, what are we doing? Put together, to build, and everything. So that's what we did on last week. I'm going to give you about 4 minutes, 3.5 minutes to read your application problem, and then we're going to work it out. You're not sure? Okay. You sure? Okay. Thumbs up if you're done. We have a minute left. Thumbs up. Who wants it? Wait now. Okay. If you're just not sure, let me see your thumbs. And that's all I ask, Mr. Trump. Thank you, Mason, for letting me know that. You don't think your answer is right? Okay. We're gonna talk about it. Amar, what's up? You just not sure? Okay. $50 seconds. We're not on that page at all. That's not what we're doing at all. Thank you. Okay, are we ready? Let's get started. What is our application problem asking us to do? Let me see. Madam, can you read that for us, please?
Rick is doing
We're not doing that at all.
batter. He fills 2 columns of 4. 1 column of 4 is empty. A. Draw to show the muffin in the empty column. B. Write a repeated addition sentence. Write a repeated addition equation to tell how many muffins Rick makes.
Okay, so let's go back to the top. What is Ricky doing?
He's making.
Not Ricky, but Rick. What is he doing?
He's making muffins.
He's making muffins, right? So let's underline key words, things that we can pull out. So what did they say we needed to do? Not what we need to do. What did Ricky do? What did Ricky do? What can I underline?
He is filling.
Right here, Gabby. Say it again.
He fills 2 columns of 4.
He filled 2 columns of 4s. Okay. So columns go which way?
Up and down.
Up and down. So 2 columns have how many muffins mixed in it? 4. And then the other one asks us. The other one says what?
1 column of 4 is empty.
1 column of 4 is empty. How can we draw that? How can we draw that?
Right, 4 muffins.
Stand up. Go ahead and stand up. Come stand on this side right here so you won't block nobody. Yeah, stand right there.
You drop 4
let me ask you a question. We have 2 columns of 4s that's already filled, and we have 1 column of 4s is empty. How many columns do we have?
3.
Say it again, madam.
3.
We have 3. How did she get that? 2 columns of 4s. That's 1, 2, and then one of those columns are what? Empty. So let's draw that first. So we have 2 columns of 4s. So we're gonna put. Anybody know what a sheet pan is? A muffin pan that your parents may have at the house. And you put the cake mix or the whatever you're mixing or baking that day into them. So we're gonna just draw that. And how many is in each?
4.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's my 2. That's my 2 that's filled, right? And then the third column is what? Empty. So I'm just gonna leave those open. Everybody follow me? You should be copying. Let's go. We have 2 columns that is filled, and in each column we have what?
2.
We have 4 in each column, yes? Okay, so did we draw what A asked us to do? A says draw to show the muffins and the empty column. Did we do that?
Yes.
We did. Did they say add, subtract anything?
No.
Nope. Now we're going to B. What do B want us to do?
Write every addition to each region, telling how many muffins Rick made.
So what would be the addition sentence? What would be the equation? 4 plus 4. Where you get the 4 plus 4 from?
The muffins. Because there was 4 muffins in.
So do we count this last column here?
No.
Why not?
Because it's empty.
So your addition problem would be 4 plus 4. That would equals what?
8.
8. Who can tell me what the multiplication sentence would be? Go ahead, Cedric.
2 times 4.
2 times 4 equals what?
8.
8. So, if you flip the page, what would our sentence be?
Rick and total weight and total Rick has muffins.
Rick has how many?
8 muffins.
One complete sentence. Just one. Just one complete sentence. You ready to sit down? You sure? Do your work. Now it's not the time to sleep. One complete sentence. That's it. I don't see Rick name capitalized. OMG.
I got it.
I have it. All right, let's move on. Any questions about what we just did?
No.
Any questions about what we just did? So everybody understood the application problem?
Yes.
One more time. Any questions about what we just did? Okay, cool. Let's go on. So, last week we learned a word that starts with an A.
All right.
Area. And we used our, what shapes did we use last week? Yeah, we used all those. We used all those different pattern blocks. Very good. Area. When we're talking about the word area, what are we looking for? Keep it pointing to the, keep it plain and simple. We're looking for the inside. The inside. So today, what you're going to do, that's why I gave you a color pencil.
It says shading the right with 2 rows of 3.
So, what you're going to do, all we're going to do in this lesson is just do whatever the instructions tell us to do. We're going to do number 1 together. Nathaniel, can you read what it just said?
Shading and right with 2 rows of 3.
2 rows. 2 rows of 3. Which way do rows go?
Left to right, left to right, left to right.
Left to right, right to left, going across. And how many need to be in each row? many rows are we gonna shade? How many rows?
2.
2 rows. And in each row, we're gonna shade how many?
3.
3. That's why I gave you your color pencil, but you gotta make sure you do it right because you can't erase the color pencil. You cannot erase the color pencil. So take your time when you're doing it. 2 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then all I'm gonna do is just shade it in. That's all I'm gonna do. Is shave it in. And then over here on this little block right here, this line, write the repeated addition for the array. What would I write?
3 plus 3 plus
3. What happened?
6. 3 plus 3 equals
3 plus 3 equals what?
6.
That's it. Let's take it a little bit further. What would be my multiplication equation?
2 times 3.
200? Who said 200?
2 times 3.
Oh, okay. 2 times 3 equals what?
6.
This is all we doing in this lesson today. I told you it was gonna be easy one today.
It's fun.
Make sure you are drawing or doing the right one. And your array can be in the middle, it can be at the top, it can be at the bottom. It doesn't matter as long as it's the right way. Let me show you why this is wrong. You went up and down instead of across. It said row. That's your key word, row. So redo it on this side of the page. So 1, 2, 3, go across. And then get that one right up under there. And then you can take your pencil and put an X right here. Look, listen for the key word. We're doing row or column. Very good. Very good. Very good. So you just gonna leave me? What color you writing with? Red? You need a darker color, but okay. This is fine. That's fine. Any questions about what we just did for 1? Any questions? Any questions? Can you tell me what you did wrong here? How many rows do you have? Alvin Carson, what's up? How many rows do you have? And how many rows did they tell you? So that will be wrong. Try it again on this part down here. How many rows do we need? How many need to be in each row? Not 3 rows, but 2 rows. So start here and go across. Go across. Just go straight across. And go to the bottom, go straight across. And shade in this. Put a big old X with your pencil on this. And, yes. Very good. Move your hand. I can't see. Move your hand. Thank you. Thank you. Why is this one wrong? How many rows did they say? Read. How many rows did they say? 2. How many rows do you have? Count them. Rows go down. Rows go across. So, this is a row. This is a row. This is a row. How many rows do you have? How many you should have? So you need to erase a row because you have 1 too many. You said you can erase. Let me see. And you can. And leave it just like that. Thank you. Any questions on number 1?
No.
Tell me why this wrong. Because you what? When we're doing our arrays and constructing stuff and shading in area and everything, is there any gaps? Is there any space? Is there any overlaps?
No.
Remember we talked about that last week?
Yes.
You got 2 big old gaps right here. Why did you separate them? Redo it down here. Don't worry about this here. Just redo 2 rows of 3s. Where's your 2 rows? Draw a line and go this way. Draw a line. You're not listening. Draw a line. Now go down. Now draw a line. That's the only area you need to shade. You need to stop rushing and follow along. Any questions on number 1? Any questions? All right, let's go to number 2. Number 2 says shade in the array with 4 rows of 3. I'm going to give you a minute and a half to do that. Oh, put too much. My bad. A minute. Okay. It says draw a shade in an array. 4 rows. What are you doing? What are you doing? We on number 2. We on number 2. Number 2. Number 2. We are shading in the array with 4 rows of 3s. Tell me why this wrong. What are they asking for? How many do you have in this one row? 1 row across. How many are you supposed to shade? So why you do 4? Don't worry about that one. Come down to the bottom somewhere and start again. We are doing 4 rows of 3s. You done? Where your 4 rows at? Which way do row goes? Yep. See? All that good stuff. Which way do rows go? Very good. Okay, and stop. Pencils down. Any questions about 2? Any questions about 2? So let me do 2. It says 4 rows. I see that y'all are still getting them confused. Rows go which way? Left and right. And columns go which way?
Up and down.
Up and down. It says 4 rows of 3s. So I'm going to put mine in, while you read the other one, I'm going to put mine in the middle. I need 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, and each row needs 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to go this way. What would be my addition sentence?
3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3.
Say it again.
Equals
3 plus
You don't have to scream.
3 plus 3 equals 12.
Thank you.
And then it's going to be 2 times 4 equals 12.
And say it again, Nate.
2 times 4.
2 times 4?
3 times 4. 4 times 3.
Any questions on number 2? Any questions? And you don't have to always start in the top corner. You can do the bottom corner. You can do left, right corner. You don't have to just, you can do the middle, as long as you have what they're asking for. 4 rows of 3s. Huh? It's the same thing, sweetheart. It's the same thing, just reading backwards. Yes. All right, let's go. What? What you mean, how? All of them. This asks for the rows. Rows go this way. You still doing columns. You're going up and down. Why? It says rows. It needs to go this way, not up and down. You're not reading or you're not paying attention. Something is wrong. The key word is row. Row. Rows go left and right. It goes to the side, not up and down.
Yeah. Not up and down.
Any questions on 2?
No.
Okay, let's go to 3. What do 3 say?
5
So what are we doing this time?
Shaded. 5 columns of
Columns. Which way do columns go?
Up and down.
Up and down. Columns. Columns, columns, columns. Up and down. Up and down. Columns. Let me give you a minute. It says 5 columns of 4. 5 columns of 4. 5. Very good, Maya. 5 columns of 4s. Turn it back, I can't see. You going too fast for me. Thank you. 5 columns of 4s. Yes? You sure can. You sure can. 5 columns of 4s. And which way do columns roll?
Up and down.
Thank you. Yes. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Let's see. Very good. Thank you. Don't forget your addition sentence. And time. What would be our addition sentence?
4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4.
How many times am I using the 4?
5.
5. So let me do mine. I did green. Let me do mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is mine right here. All this should be shaded in. And what's my addition sentence?
4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4.
Equals.
20.
And what's my multiplication sentence?
4 times 5.
Yes, ma'am.
5 times 4. 4 equals 20.
What would be the multiplication sentence?
5 times 4 equals 20.
We're gonna say 4, we're gonna flip the numbers. We're just gonna flip it. And it equals what?
20. You put 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4.
Oh, at the top, I did. Thank you for catching that. It's supposed to be plus.
Oh,
Oh, my bad. Hold on. I did. Supposed to be a plus sign. My bad, my bad. No, you did. Thank you, Maya, and y'all on the back row for helping me. Yeah, let me change that. It's supposed to be a plus sign.
Oh,
Just erase it off. It's supposed to be a plus sign.
4 plus 4 plus 4
I got it.
plus 4 plus 4 equals 20.
Equals 20. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody have it?
Yeah.
Any questions on 1, 2, or 3?
No.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
No.
Okay, let's look at 4, 5, and 6. 4, 5, and 6, you're going to do yourself.
Yay.
If you have a question, I will answer. We haven't got there yet. Can you stay with me? Thank you. Appreciate you. That's not number 4. That's the exit ticket. We're not there yet. We're over here. We're over here.
Miss B,
Yes.
what are we done with 4, 5, and 6?
Wait until I give you the okay. I need you to wake up. All the way up. Get up. Move. Tonight, put your desk over. No. You don't need no chair. Put your desk over. Hey, go over. Switch your desk over. I need you to stand. Let me know when you're ready to sit down. Yes, ma'am, what's your question? I can read that. Sure. Number 4 says, draw one more column of 2 to make a new array. So what are we adding?
2
On the side. Because it goes where? There we go. So all you adding is one more column. We are constructing a new column to the array we already have. You ready to do your exit ticket, but all this is wrong. See how fast you be going? And you don't be waiting for me. Take your time. There's no need to rush. Remember, when you're constructing a new array, we're not leaving space and gaps. Nothing should have a gap or any, it shouldn't be two separate squares. I'm gonna do number 4 on the board so you can have a visual. You have an image? Let me see. Yes, ma'am. Awesome, thank you. Yep. Don't forget, y'all have a whole, the right thing repeated equation. The extended part? No. Just do this part right here. Only when I ask for it, okay? Thank you. You good, okay? Let me see what you're doing. Okay. It look good. So number 4 said add one more column. If I add a column, am I putting it down here?
No.
Where am I putting it?
Right on the side of
On the
it.
side of it, right? Does it matter if it goes to the left or the right?
No.
Just put it on the side. One more column. One more. And make sure we're not leaving any openings or gaps or
overlap.
oh, there you go. Overlaps. Make sure we're not using any of those. You good over here? Why do you have these on both sides? So you added 4 instead of 2. How many did they ask you to add? Right here. But you did 1, 2, 3, 4. So that makes it wrong. Yes, sir. No, sir. Hurry up. And I'm watching. What's up? Are you done with, go ahead. Are you done with 4, 5, and 6? I'm okay, cause she sleep.
What?
That's why she been asleep all day. Let's go, Peyton.
And y'all listen 15 too?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Lesson 15.
All right. Come on. You gotta wake up, girl.
So I had her standing for a moment.
Okay.
Okay. Any questions on 4, 5, or 6? Let me see what you're doing, Mike, now. What's up, Cedric? I mean, who is this? Chris, what's up? Sure. Number 5, draw one more row of 4, and then one more column to make a new array. So you're doing a row and a column. You're welcome. No. You said you was done. This the paper? Yes, Aaliyah, what's up? Say it one more time. That's fine. You only do the extended one if I ask you to. So as long as you get the repeated addition one, the one that they're asking for, that's totally fine. So if you don't understand where I get the multiplication from, we will work on that another day. But they're not asking for that, okay? They're only asking for the repeated addition, which you have. But what did this say right here? Draw one more row. Where's your row? No. That can be the row. Which way do rows go? Right, it goes this way, right? So where's your row? Your row should have been down here somewhere, or up here. And then it says two more columns. On number 6, instead of writing the number, they gave y'all what? Remember we, back in another semester, we was talking about, 10 base, what's up? Yes. We were talking about, different forms of, how you write your words, or how you write your numbers. So if you look on who can read number 6? When you read number 6, I want you to stop at the number. Amar, go ahead.
Draw one more.
Stop right there. What number was that?
1.
And what form is that number in?
Row.
Word. So y'all, some of y'all are skipping over what it is. That's the number 1. So let's label that. Just put a number 1 on top of 1. And what's the other number that they told you? Go ahead, Aaliyah. Oh, go ahead, Chris. 2. Which word is that though? Did you read it? How you spell it? Hey, we're gonna just put a number 2 on top of that. Why you not writing? Why you not writing? 1 and a 2. So that's what they're asking for, yes. No. Mm-mm. What's up? You stretching? Oh. You still need me to read number 6? Number what? Number 5? I can't see. Number 5, draw one more row of 4, and then one more column to make a new array. One more. That was number 5. Yes, ma'am. If you are done with 4, 5, 6, complete your exit ticket.
I finished that.
Just don't. Sit. What's up, Dave?
I can't complete it because she's
You doing with what?
I need this one for her to complete.
Okay. Go ahead. Take off the sprints. You done with yours too? Did y'all have y'all name and date? Cause I'm gonna need that spring book. Yes, Tanaya? Sure, number 6. Draw one more row and
She
then
said something.
2 more columns to make a new array. Sit up, head up, head up, head up, head up, head up. Okay. We on lesson 15, so find the sprints for the 15. And take your time doing it. Draw one more row.
Okay.
And 2 more columns. 1, 2. Very good. Draw one more row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Draw one column of 2s. 1, 2. Very good. Your name is on there? No. Name and date. Carson, we're not using our color pencil to write. We're using regular pencil. The color pencil was just to shade. You good? What's wrong? Yes. If you are done with 4, 5, 6, you may complete the exit ticket. If you, huh? Okay. Can what? Can I, yes, I can read it. Shade in an array with 3 rows of 5. 3 rows of 5. What will be your keyword? Rows. Underline or circle rows. So that's what you're going to do, rows. Which way do rows go? Which way do rows go? Yeah, so how many rows do you need? So let's go here. Put your cursor here. Go down to 3. 1, 2, 3. Stop. 1, 2, 3. How many need to be in each row? So take your pencil. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you will shade that area with your color pencil. Any questions on 4, 5, 6, or exit ticket? Yes? Yes, I can. It says draw 1 more row and then 2 more columns to make a new array. That's what it asks. Yes, sir. Say it one more time. Yeah, pull out your sprint book. Thumbs up if you still working on 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, and okay. Oh, you still have time? Where my schedule? I'm gonna give you about 3 more minutes, and then we're gonna start our math rotation. Make sure your name and date is on both of those pages, please. That I'm gonna come around, I'm gonna take some grades out before we leave for spring break. Name and date. If you are done with your exit ticket and 4, 5, and 6, you can work on your sprint. We have 3 minutes. You got paper on the floor, man. Hey, Mark, please have a seat. Why is this book, what is this? What is this? This is homework. We're not doing homework. We're doing sprint. That's the yellow one. Let me see your book. No, sir. Let me see your book. Open it back up to your lesson. Yes, sir. No, sir, not today. Thank you. Make sure your name is on it, though. Make sure your name is on it. See? I'll take that. I don't see nothing shaded. They didn't ask you to draw. They asked you to shade. I read this twice. I don't see nothing shaded. You did your execution? 40 seconds, and we're gonna start wrapping it up. 40 seconds.
y'all meet with Miss Lewis today? Miss Bonner? Y'all met with Miss Lewis today?
Yes.
Y'all did?
Okay, we're gonna stop there. We are going to stop there. And we're gonna start our groups. Okay, so group 3 will meet me at my table. We're rotating. Group 4. I have group 3 first. Group 4 and group 2. Group 4 and group 2. Your independent assignment will be, go ahead and take out your succeed book.
Homework.
There you go, Nate, tell them. Succeed book, please. That's the red one, please. That's the red one. That's the red one. Group 3 needs to be walking to the table. Where's my group 3? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. With your homework book. With your homework book. With the succeed book. Group 1, you can come get your laptops and start on math. Group 1. So group 2 and group 4, you are completing your homework for your independent math. Huh? Any questions about what we are about to do or what you need to do? James, let him figure it out. Let him figure it out. Thank you. Hold on, Amar. I'm sorry. I got it. Go ahead, Amar. Okay. Jerry. Okay. Who else? You group 1? Do it right here. Here you go. Let's get settled. Your homework is pretty much a reflection of what we just did. You're shading. You are shading. If you need assistance with your independent work, you are going to speak on a level 2 to your partner. And then we're gonna swap out, and then we're gonna get ready for science. Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, I'm about to kind of bite on it. Yes. So group 2 and group 4 should be on Chromebooks, right? Not group 4. Not group 4.
Group 1 and
Group 1 and no, I said it backwards. Group 4 is independent work. Group 2 is independent work. So only group 1 is doing computers. Yes. Okay. And then we're gonna flip flop. Okay, y'all. What y'all think about today's lesson? What you asked about it? What you didn't ask about it? What happened? What's going on?
Attention all available, please hold in your room area, clear the halls. We need all students and staff to please hold at this time. In your room, in your areas, please clear the halls and hold at this time. Again, attention all available, we need you to hold in your room, in your areas. Clear the halls and hold at this time.
Okay, so before we start on the homework, anybody have any questions? What did y'all think about the lesson today? Y'all okay? Are y'all comfortable? Are you sure? Nobody have nothing to say? No feedback? Was you confused about anything with the shading, with the arrow? I mean, the array?
This is actually fun.
You like? Cool. Cool. What about you, Carson? It's what? It's cool? Okay. What about you, James? What you like so far about the lesson? Or what you don't like? You sure? Cause you can say you don't like it. Y'all don't have to say good. What about you, Aaliyah? It's so-so? Okay. Okay, cool. Let's look at some of this homework. And then we're gonna construct some stuff. Here, you take all that apart. The rest of your screen.